Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tales from Tuatha. We're bringing you the stories of adventure, danger, loss, and heroic triumph from a land within our imaginations. Bringing you these tales today is Nerida the Drowned.
Hello.
Cora Hilltopple.
I am excited to see more giant eagles and fight a giant war. Oh yeah.
Harpakir Toll Middleek.
Yeah, I'm really excited about the war. I hope we have time to strategize and see what happens.
Lost.
I just need a short rest so I can get my wild shapes back. Okay, guys? I'm just going to sit around for an hour while you do this.
Chance.
I'm gonna help.
And Welgwyn Woodbarrow.
Hi, I'm ready to shoot some stuff.
Rad. Okay. Thank you for being with us today to share in our tale. Here is what happened last time. Heading to bed for the night in Pobozero after a vicious battle with werewolves, the party was informed by Pedalor that Emma Goyona, the dwarf who lusted for Alik, had been acting strangely. The party decided to visit her in the morning. During breakfast, Pedalor informed the party that Annika Tal has scouted the western woods and discovered bodies of missing villagers, as well as the body of an old man which is unknown to the village. Pedalor talked of a fairy tale concerning a nobleman who went mad and went into the woods for seclusion. Emma told the party that she had been bitten by a wolf and had felt very different for the past week or so since she was bitten, but seemed to be recovering as of the previous night. From there, the party left to deliver supplies with all haste to the Great Dividing Wall. Along the way, they stopped for the night in Green Hollow and noticed that one of its citizens had a peculiar interest in them. When leaving town, they noticed this woman again and chased her into an alley, but she disappeared into a building. The party picked the lock on the door and entered to find a stairway to a single room with wooden walls and wooden floor that seemed to be above the street. There was a second room at the top of the stairs, however, with a robustly protected door and only a single desk inside. Before anyone could search the desk, a fireball erupted and destroyed it, leaving only traces of documents inside, which seemed to bear the same sort of encryption that had been found before on Syndicate assassins. The party moved on to the Great Dividing Wall, where a local auxiliary blurted out that their captain, Captain Nifon Arthas, had taken the regiment to the eastern side of the wall, from which they occasionally bring back goods. The party had been tasked to meet with Captain Arthas to deliver the supplies, but at the encampment, they met Captain Marilyn, who spoke quietly with them. She implied that she does not agree with the actions of Captain Arthas, and said that she would speak with the party privately later that night. They then went to see the Great Dividing Wall, but during their tour, a mass of troops was spotted heading towards the wall, and as they approached, a great horn blared out from their company. That brings us up to today. I believe on top of the wall, on top of the tower with George, was Nerida. I was looking out and seeing this. George had shouted back down below.
Mm-hmm.
So, some music. What's everybody doing? This company is approaching. Nerida, you believe that they're maybe half a mile away at this point. They're not sprinting, but they are progressing towards the wall at a dangerous
How long is it going to take
pace.
them to close that distance, Nerida?
Would I have an estimate of that?
Roll intelligence.
No. 8.
8. You would. It's going to take some time. You're not quite sure exactly how far away they are, how quickly they're moving.
I'm not sure There's so many of them, and you know they're just walking towards us. They could speed up, they could slow down. Not sure what their intent is.
All right.
Hello up
I want to
there.
look at the walls. Are there any like obvious weak points? Is it in disrepair? Is it in good shape? Like it looks like this tower is broken. Is that actually the case? Stuff
This
like that.
this tower is definitely broken. The wall. You have like stone sense or whatever, right?
Yeah, I got like a stone dwarf with history. It's history, but like I feel like it should translate to looking at it also. I don't know. Tell me about
Sure.
that.
I imagine if this wall is constructed of tin, we're in pretty good shape. I mean,
Yes.
I
Is
mean,
it tin?
Several feet thick.
You bite the wall. It does not appear to be tin.
Ah,
Let's see.
I'm
What is
pretty
your
sure this is stone.
what does your special ability actually do?
It's. I'll read it to you because I've got it on my sheet. I had to open my sheet
Yeah,
up.
great.
It is. Oh, do I have it written down? Somewhere in there.
Isley has an opinion.
Yeah.
I don't have to reference it very often, so I don't remember where I put it on the sheet. You know what? I'm just going to look it up on the old internet.
Anyway,
So
I would
while
say
you're doing that,
roll
Oh,
investigation to try to figure stuff out about the wall, and then we'll think about modifiers.
we have spoken
Okay.
about how the army on this side has been aggressors and raiding and taking things. Are we sure these folks are also coming to hurt us?
Well, they ain't supposed to be on this side of the wall. Well, if they are coming, we've got to push them back? I don't know. It's only been here a couple of weeks.
We should probably talk with a commanding officer. They are still on the other side of the wall, so while they're not supposed to be on this side, they aren't here yet.
Do you have any alarms that you sound when attackers are approaching the wall? Let everyone know.
Oh, I can go get Captain Marylane. She's in charge, I guess.
Yes, you better do that.
All right. Trudges off. He doesn't seem in too much of a hurry.
Are the walls on this tower like high enough for me to crouch behind for protection?
Not really. It's more of a lookout tower. They're exactly as tall as you see here. They're maybe like a foot
Okay.
to a foot and a half tall.
Then I'll like go down enough that I'm not like an arrow target, but stay kind of up here.
You want to stay in the tower?
I guess so.
So to update, it is called stone cutting, and it's when you make an intelligence history check related to the origin of stonework, you're considered proficient in the history skill and add double proficiency bonus to the check.
Oh, the origin of the stonework, but not.
yeah, on
for,
the
like-
origin of the stonework.
Okay, so it'll be a 15.
Okay.
So with a 15, you can tell that this wall looks pretty solid. It looks like it's sort of rarely or almost never maintained, but it was built very sturdily.
Are there any
And-
obvious weak points? Like maybe where this crumbling tower is?
The tower doesn't look unstable at its base, although like it's clearly broken. Just from where it seems to have collapsed at one point. But the rest of the wall seems solid as anything.
Does anyone around us like seem super concerned at all, other than noting the horn?
George
There you
is
go.
literally just standing there slack-jawed, like looking at them.
Didn't he go to get the captain?
No, Kevin went.
Oh, okay.
Got Captain Maryland.
George, I'm gonna yell at him. Are there any defenses along the wall? You know,
Is
siege
these-
equipment.
These towers. I don't know. They're just for looking mostly.
say to the group of us down here, I don't even know what to do with this. At the very least, these people don't seem to really be concerned.
I feel like maybe we should talk to, like communicate with people who are approaching, because I don't know. This seems weird. I would hate to start killing people for no reason.
At that point, a large troop
Oh, they're here already.
approaches the wall. No one can really see it, I guess, but...
I'm like peeking, just like not.
okay, you're still sort of on the top.
Yeah, just. Well, I'm like looking. If it's possible, I'm trying to take cover, but still like peeking at what's going on. Not behind
Are
the
they
wall.
mostly
but, like,
human? What are they?
Oh, I thought we were on the wall. You were just on the tower.
There's no real way to be on the wall. It doesn't have, like, I don't know what you'd call it, ramparts. It doesn't have a place to stand. It's just a big wall.
I mean, if I'm looking at them, can I tell, like, are they mostly human? Do they seem like they're from,
It's a
Lathuria?
mixture of different races. They seem to be, like, some of them have what looks to be kind of plate sort of cobbled together. Some of them have, their plate or leather has, like, different insignias on it. It's kind of a mishmash of different stuff. In terms of race composition, you see Dragonborn, you see Tiefling, you see elves and half-elves and orcs and half-orcs, you see dwarves.
Any, like, banners or insignia that I would recognize?
Not really. No. No one
Mira, do you
seems to be
have
holding
any
a banner.
spells you could use to communicate with them so we could find out their intentions?
I could, but I figured we would let, Merryweather, is that her name?
Mary Lane.
Mary Lane talk to them, perhaps. I could try.
This orc in the back, clad mostly in just like a loincloth and small small leather skirt, it's coming to the fore. It's up
Can I
towards
join-
the tower.
Can I join Nerida up on the tower?
Sure can.
Cool.
I suppose I'll follow her up.
George is just kind of gawking over the edge at this point.
I mean, if you want to try talking to him, Walgwyn, but I feel like
I'm
this
just
is a little
Feeling the
beyond
wall.
us.
You're feeling the wall, so you're just like
Yeah, just
around
like
the
getting a
wall.
sense.
Do you want to continue moving down the wall, like checking?
Oh, why not? Yeah, sure. I'll make my way, not too far away, but to, say about the halfway point at furthest.
If I look the other way, can I see, is anyone coming from our camp
Must be
to
the wall holding you up
work
or
on
something
this?
weird. You're we know where you are. You're like here.
That wall extends really far, apparently.
Weird things are happening. This orc, he's got like a shock of red hair, mangled, has like dreadlocks and stuff like that. He steps forward from the crowd, from behind everyone, shouts up to you. Lithurians! Persecutors! Forgers of the Dark Covenant! We have kept the peace compact, and while we do, you raid! And he holds up a head, a severed head. As he does, the rest of the congregation just cheers. Oh!
Can I tell if there's a chance it's the guy who was sneaking over the wall and getting wine and stuff?
You
for
don't
people?
know what he looks like, but
Yeah.
it is a human head.
Can I tell if it's male, female?
It has a bit of a beard on it, like a little goatee.
Okay. Probably.
it's
a
probably
bearded
male.
female.
That is hella sexist. How dare you?
Deceivers! Usurpers! Demons! The crowd yells again. Oh! The compact has been violated. This wall is a testament to your deception. This wall is the lie of your innocence. This wall stands on the graves of countless of our ancestors. And today, it shall burden them no more. Starts chanting an invocation. The whole congregation is just yelling and like, ooh, like pumping their weapons and shields towards the air.
Great.
Well, I guess that settles it. I'm going to draw my bow and take a shot at him.
Are you going to shoot at him? All right,
Yeah.
we're rolling initiative at this point then.
I tried to look and see if anyone was coming from our side. Did I see anybody?
You see Kevin with Captain Marylane. Just Captain Marylane right now. Heading
Okay.
back, but they're a little ways away still. The encampment is a little ways away. All right, we're doing initiative.
Do it anyways.
You want to do something, Welgwyn?
I sort of caution Cora not to shoot at them right away,
Sure, yeah.
or is it too
Yeah, I
late?
would like to tap. I would like to stop that too, but I figured we
Listen.
probably didn't see it.
I understand that like this is a very intense moment here, but we don't really know what's going on up here. We were just sent here by someone we don't really know that well, and I don't know if we want to get into a fight with an entire army when it doesn't seem like this place has an army to back us up at all. Like, we're good, but
It also seems like this might be a misunderstanding.
yeah.
I mean, that captain guy was going over the wall illegally. He may have upset these people somehow, and he was acting on his own accord. We could work this out peacefully. I'd hate to come out firing the first shot when this could have been stopped.
Also,
The congregation of troops just ooh, ooh, ooh. This orc finishing the spell seems to infuse the head he's holding with some glowing, sort of green, pulsing blue energy, and he throws it to the wall, and it lands here. As it does, I'm gonna see how this goes.
Oh, that's why I couldn't stand there.
That's why you couldn't stand there, in case you were confused for some
Something
reason.
fancy's going on.
Yeah. See.
As he does, there's an enormous swelling of energy. The ground below the wall swirls into like a misty vortex of the colors it once held. It swirls and starts crumbling away from the inside. The wall atop it
Am I still standing
crumbles
there?
down into the new crater. You are caught in it and fall into the pit below.
Oh, good.
Let's see if I can manage. It's not gonna be.
So, even though I'm fucking,
Can't hear you.
you can't.
You're like
Whoever
cutting out a
is
lot.
Heading in and out, yeah.
Oh, the joy of mountain internet. Okay, so even though I don't really care, I kind of do. I'm feigning it. But anyways, seeing Alik fall into the pit, I'm gonna run over to the edge and kind of make sure that he's alive.
Yeah, I would also like
Okay.
to go over there if I can. I know I'm up the tower,
Let's
so.
do initiative now.
Yeah, I wanted to shoot at him before he threw the giant skull, but that's okay.
Oh, did you actually want to shoot? Because I figured
Well,
since
Weldwin was talking me
Weldwin
out of
was
it,
stopping
but
you,
I
yeah.
think as soon as I saw the glowing head, that would have been a moment where I'm
All
like,
right, we'll let you take a shot as a reaction.
"Ooh."
Well, then roll persuasion.
Yeah, roll persuasion. See if you talk me out of murdering the head. Oh.
murdering the head. Roll to hit.
Okay, I'm rolling. There's 2 levels. What did we decide my bonus was now? +8? +7? There's something
It's +8, I think.
high. So 20. +10.
+10.
22.
22. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Is he distracted enough that I get the advantage or whatever the extra d6 for prize attack?
No.
Okay.
You have to have advantage on the attack, or have
Someone within
an ally
5
in
feet.
melee threatening. Yeah.
Alright, so that will be d8 plus 5. For 13.
All right. You loose the arrow. It's easy as you're well above the target. He's standing out in the
Bless you.
open. Doesn't seem to be wearing
Thank you.
any armor. The arrow just sort of like grazes off his shoulder for 13 points of damage.
I guess I can't specify I want to hit the head that's glowing. Okay.
You
You're
could have
gonna
tried to hit the
wall,
head.
But
Like,
it's kind of happened.
yeah, I mean, we can't really go back in time. Even if you hit it, I'm gonna tell you now, it wouldn't have mattered.
Okay.
You'd be shooting a dead head.
Yeah, but like knock it out of his hand as it's glowing with energy and cause it to
Fair enough.
fall there.
Yeah,
but
like
that's
change
okay.
trajectory right into the army and then just suck them into a pit.
It's done.
All right, top of the round is Cora.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna keep hitting their commander or spellcaster.
Actually, I need to roll for him.
Oh, but I'm a halfling. I get to do it again. Phew.
You
Well,
draw, and you feel yourself just like, for some reason, you're unsteady. As you hit this orc, he turns his rage towards you, and you see he sort of snarls with large orcish teeth. It stuns you for a moment, and as you draw to loose your second arrow, sort of like shaking, like snap your fingers a little bit and fire the arrow straight into the stone beneath you.
Actually, I forgot. I get 2
And you
attacks
take
for each attack.
3 points of, say, slashing damage as you scrape your hands against the bowstring. That will hit. So mark that you took 3 points of damage.
Let me get a pencil for this. So that'll hit, and I will do a d8 plus a d6. Plus 5. What is with these
Why do you get the
fantastic
d6?
rolls? Because he's already damaged.
Oh yeah, that's right. So 9 points of damage. You draw again. This time you shake your fear away, steady your aim. Draw again, loose the arrow. Again, grazes off his shoulder. He looks totally unflinchingly at you, seemingly unaffected by this.
And I guess as a
Nonetheless,
bonus
takes 9
action,
points of
I
damage.
will do a hunter's mark on him.
Right.
Alright, I'm done. Did all the things I can do.
That brings us to Harvakir Tol Middleek. You've fallen into a pit. As you fall, you expect to hit the ground. You like sort of wriggle and turn, and you don't feel yourself hitting the ground, and your vision fades. That brings us to Nerida.
Alright, I am going to go towards the pit. As much movement as I can.
Okay, so I'll say down the tower is like 20 feet. So the
Okay.
stairs. And
Can I,
then
like...
You can dash
Yeah, sure.
2, 4, 5. I'll say you can get down the stairs.
Okay.
to the bottom there.
And then I guess, no. Sorry, hold on. I don't remember the range on... No, I'll just leave it. That's my turn.
Well, Gwen. Well, Gwen.
I would like
You here?
to hide behind Nerida.
I ran away.
Okay, so you're gonna have to run down the tower.
Hide behind that tall fella, George.
George. Alright, roll stealth. I think it's +6 for you.
Oh, sorry, could I take a rope out?
Sorry.
So that
Yeah,
it's like...
your free
yeah.
item interaction. Pull
Yeah.
the rope. Oh, I forgot to roll for Roy as
So
well.
that's
Oh, Roy's hella fast. Actually, sorry, before you go, Welgwen, I forgot. So I screwed up the order. Here we go.
Does that mean that didn't count? And I'll have to do it again
No.
later?
No, you can keep that roll.
George.
Oh. Great. So that's a 13.
Okay, well, you don't feel terribly hidden with a 13.
Okay, I'm still gonna try to shoot at the orc fella with my
Nice.
short bow.
He charges back over here, and
Back over where?
second here. Starts casting a spell.
Should I roll to hit him? To see if I.
Yeah, let's see. What's the range on that? I'll give
so
you
I
increase.
actually have sharpshooter, so I don't have disadvantage.
Okay.
if I'm at long range.
So just roll. You do not have advantage though, because you're
No,
not
I just
unseen.
have
Hello.
You get that recently?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think
could
so.
say I taught you how to do sharpshooter while you were teaching me how to do thief
Oh,
stuff.
there you go.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh, very good.
I don't remember any of the numbers. Sorry.
So, this orc moves back here, and moves like gestures with his hands, chants a strange incantation. And extends a wall of stone over the gap here. Looks good, right?
Does it hurt
Maybe-
a leak at all?
Nope. The army
Maybe a little hairy, but other than that,
moves forward. Oh, cool. Preparing to cross the gap. Actually, in the back there are skirmishers, and they're gonna fire first at George. Let's see, how many are there? 2, 3.
so he's up in the tower with us.
Yep. They're firing up
Because
into
we're
the tower.
on the ground and they're firing up in the tower. Is that like a half cover or a quarter cover? I feel like they wouldn't be able to see us great easily.
Yeah, quarter cover.
Okay.
So they shoot up at George. That looks like miss, hit, hit, miss, miss. So he takes, let's see, what's their bonus? It's 2. 19 points of damage from that. Not felled though, as the arrows sink into him. Next one fires at him as well. That's a hit. 9 points of damage. With that, George collapses onto the ground, gasping and wheezing. 3 different arrows from longbows plunged into his chest. Couldn't fend all of them off with his shield. They're gonna take, let's see, they have 4 more shots at Welwyn, or at Cora, because she's more exposed. Ooh. One of those is a crit, so that's gonna be, what's the to hit? 20, 16, and 22, besides the crit.
Armor class of 16.
So they all hit?
I guess so.
Yeah.
As you take, just pelted with arrows from below, you take 31 points of piercing damage. That brings us to Welwyn.
I'm back if I miss my turn, by the way. I don't know how we're doing that.
You kind of just fell
Nothing really happened, you just fell.
into darkness.
I didn't get to like try to get out on my turn because I think
Nope.
mine was before narrative.
So, Welwyn, you shot at him.
I
And what was
did, and I
your
think
t-
so. It was at 12, so it should be 18.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, sorry, it's a 1d6 plus 3. Wait, can I
4
roll that, or
points
is
of
that just
damage.
for...
No, only d20s. 4 points of damage. The arrow just grazes his shoulder gently. Just kind of turns his attention towards the pit.
Can I climb down from this? So as not
Which
to be
side
as-
do you want to climb down on?
I'm gonna climb. Oh, on our side. I'm gonna try to
Yes.
rejoin.
So with your movement, you can make it here.
Cool. I'll do that.
Okay. That brings us to Chance.
Oh man, this is my kind of battle. Lots of people right next to each other. This is my faves. Okay, I want to get right about here.
Fall right over.
Yep, immediately from excitement.
Say it there.
And then I want to wait. Yes, 150 feet, perfect. I want to wait until like until a group almost makes it all the way across the bridge to like right here. Then I want to cast Vitrolic Sphere in the center of the bridge.
Okay. So you hold Vitrolic Sphere. Vitriolic Sphere.
Vitriolic Sphere, thank you. Yes, there's an extra syllable.
Okay, so you're holding Vitriolic Sphere until a troop crosses. Lost.
I'm gonna.
Thanks.
And that's
I can't really hear you, by the way.
I am just gonna move up against the wall like I am right now, but I'm just gonna hold here for now.
Okay, not doing anything.
Nope.
Top of the round is Cora.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do thorns. Spike growth.
That's a circle,
Well,
right?
I really don't want them getting in as much as possible, so I'm going to try my best to prevent them from taking us by surprise. I guess I'll put it kind of right in the middle of
It's
everything.
20-foot radius, center on point.
So you could sort of like cover the bridge with it. They'll all have seen you cast it.
Yeah, that's okay. Can they squeeze past the edges of the wall?
You're not sure. There's a bit of a gap there. It's sort of like covered in rubble. Wall collapsing.
Well, 20, I mean, are we counting it going down into the hole, or if
It does not
it's
go down into the hole.
20 feet, it would technically also cover the edges a little bit on the same plane.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, so yeah, just cover the bridge.
It would make it to
Yeah.
like here.
Okay.
Say it covers the. Oh, cool.
So, never mind.
Oh, that's doing weird things. There we go. You chant the incantation, evoke the power of nature, and a gnarled, spiked growth grows up all over the fresh wall of stone. Anything else? Want to get down off the tower or stay up there?
I'm gonna stay. Well, I guess I'm gonna try to take cover in the tower as much as possible. So
Okay.
kneel down and hide myself since I'm kind of hurt.
There you go. You're tucked.
Okay.
Hide yourself behind George's corpse.
He's still alive. It's okay.
Okay. George is nearly
yeah.
dying body.
Meat shields, definitely.
He moves. The orc moves here. And chants another incantation, loses another spell. All. Actually, let's just do this. Duplicates the thing. The bridge doubles in size.
Do my spikes double with it?
No, I'm trying to erase them and I can't. Oh. It's down the center. Oh, cool, it's floating.
I could see the arguments that the spikes should grow with it, because the entire area is spikes for the duration of the concentration. So if the area like grows more, then the spikes magically would grow more. If that makes sense.
Is it a new wall though?
It's a new wall.
Like it's
It-
not like
it
they
looks like
expanded
a-
the
like-
existing wall.
These bricks of stone start piling up out of nowhere, extending out from the sides of the wall. It's not like it's stretched. Brand new bricks of stone start piling up.
It's okay. I probably should have held my action to see.
Oh, it worked. Okay. Along that line. The army, they know the spike growth is there. Start rushing over the wall.
Limit their movement.
Only if they walk on it.
Well, it'll damage them if they walk on it. I'm just saying it'll force them to do kind of 2 rows.
Yeah, that's true.
So it'll limit how many can get through and kind of keep them in straight lines, although they would be straight lines anyway. But
Collision is being really terrible here.
Is it because the wall still exists there, or what? What's causing that?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Sure. What's doing that?
I mean, if you just have them resting in the sky too, like we can kind of figure out where they are.
Yeah.
It's not the best, but like that had to happen on the other one with the zombies and stuff.
So they come charging over the wall. Cool. Okay. God, this is really difficult. See, look at that. Now they like fall in.
They like
Hooray,
sit there but
TTS.
then fall. It's very strange.
I don't know what's happening here. What is that? It's doing that.
I mean,
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
sorry.
like
No, they're
from
not
this
doing
side,
it.
I can do it.
That's something.
The skirmishers. Actually, let's do some cool stuff.
So is the wall 3 tiles wide right now, or is it only 2 tiles wide?
3 tiles wide.
Okay.
If I like keep looking sideways, this works correctly for some reason. Oh, and your spell now goes off, Chance.
Oh yeah, I was just waiting for it.
Ooh.
This is exactly what I wanted. Oh god, yes.
Don't sound too excited.
I've only used the sorcerer correctly this time, so
Okay, vitriolic sphere. 1 foot diameter ball of emerald acid streaks there and explodes in a 20-foot radius sphere. Each creature in that area must make a dex saving throw or take 10d4 acid and another 5d4 acid at the end of its next turn. Oh shit.
yeah, after getting poisoned by those syndicate dudes, I thought acid was pretty cool.
Alright.
Arguably, if they're making a dex saving throw, the only way they can go is either into the thorns or off the edge.
Well, they're not getting pushed. They're just making a dex saving throw.
Yeah. But
And it's
the
a
concept
16.
is they're jumping out of the way.
16. Not sure I want to like roll 100 dex saving throws. It's right in the middle, so it's going to hit everyone on the bridge, basically.
Exactly what I was planning.
I need to roll 16. Jesus.
And
You can do it.
I think that's 16.
oh, bastards!
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Can you use some of your sorcery points
16.
to make that better or worse?
Roll the damage, by the way.
Okay.
10d4. Dex.
Damn. 22, not bad.
22, okay. Ale. Sphere explodes and sprays acid all over the troops here. They writhe in agony as the acid covers them and starts dissolving them.
Again, can you use some of your sorcery points to make that better or worse?
I'm pretty sure with their bonuses, I can only affect the people that I could affect do it. I think would still make it.
Okay, not worth it.
It's half the initial damage, so they take 11.
Yeah, 10d4 seems like a lot, but it's not that much.
Well, it's
Depends on how well you
10
roll.
to 40. It's not horrible.
4 to 40.
10d4 is 10 to 40.
Oh, yeah, sorry. 10d4 instead of 4d10. Maths.
6. 8, 9.
I mean, one thing about those high dice rolls, they usually come out pretty average, so that's something.
Aw. I'm sure that got screwed up somewhere, but this is way too. Okay. Yeah, they didn't like that. They are also, let's see, Cora's hidden. No one's really in sight here.
Does the acid also melt the bridge?
No.
Oh,
It can't really corrode stone
okay.
or like dissolve stone acid.
Certainly can.
Let's do.
Just need a higher concentration than the spell is providing.
Yeah, that's fair, but you know.
You could, in theory.
Okay. That brings us to Merida's turn.
All right,
Wait,
I'm
also
running.
me? Am I?
You're in the pit. It doesn't
You've
look good.
fallen. You're really confused.
Am I like I'm unconscious fallen or like?
Your vision is kind of black. You feel conscious, but you're kind of like moving your arms. You don't see them.
Do I sense anything? Or like?
No, your turn is over. Merida's turn.
I'm running to the pit.
As a
Okay.
dwarf, doesn't he have dwarf senses? Like, this
5.
is something he...
6,
deals with.
unless you want to use your action to dash, which you can.
Like, when I look at this edge, do I see anything I could tie a rope to?
No. It is like sheer stone almost.
Can I
See
tell how
anything
deep it
scary.
is from here?
Nope.
Uh,
Look and you just see like, oh, there's a pit maybe.
all right. Hold on. Shouldn't be too long.
Oh, we forgot to have Roy go. 2, 3. It's just gonna like run over here.
Sorry, looking up my
That's
spell.
okay. Roy takes his turn in the meantime.
Okay.
That stupid dwarf. Save him if I have to.
You know what? I'll dash up next to Roy. Use my turn to
Okay.
do that.
Looking down into the pit, you see it's difficult to see because it's dark out from the rain and from it being dusk. There's not a lot of light illuminating the pit. Looking down, you think you see like the faint outline of some ruins of buildings amongst a lot of rubble and rocks.
How far is it?
Roll perception.
God damn it. +8, but
15.
15.
It seems hard to gauge. The moment you think like you've got a sense of how deep it is, it suddenly seems further. Sometimes it seems like it's moving away from you or towards you. It's really confusing.
Does it seem like magical in nature, or just like I can't tell?
It's not clear without like, further investigation.
Does it look like I can climb this wall?
It looks like does have a bit of a grade. You could perhaps slide down it. You may be able to climb back up, but it might be very difficult. It's fairly sheer. There aren't a lot of like foot and handholds that you can see.
Is Roy next to me, or like, am I here?
Roy's
before
right
him?
next to you.
I hand him the end of my rope.
Then
and
swan
I say,
dive
Roy,
in.
I'm going in the pit.
He's
and
got
I
his
use the
shield
rest
and
of-
rapier. He's like drops his shield.
Yeah.
And grabs the
And I'm
rope.
going in the pit. The rest of my movement, because that was only 4
Okay.
tiles. So
So you jump, slide down to the pit,
yeah, holding the rope.
holding the rope. It's like uncoiling rapidly in Roy's hands. Let's see. That brings us to Welwyn.
Okay, I would like to shoot at. I can shoot at anything.
Oh, sure, actually.
Ever.
You can see about half the people on the bridge.
Okay. I'd like to shoot at that first guy.
Here.
Yeah, that guy right there.
All right. Roll to hit. So you draw back Cora.
So that's a 15.
Back. Have good AC. 15?
Mm-hmm.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And that's 1d6. All right, it's 5.
The arrow sinks into his shoulder, like protruding from the top. It sort of like sticks in and turns upwards as it hits bone. He takes 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay, then I would like to climb down and try to walk over as far as I can to get behind Lost. I don't think I can make it all the way there. But...
5. You can dash with your bonus.
Oh, yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Um,
You can get here or here
And that's with dashing?
with dashing.
How far can I
There.
get if I... No. Yeah, okay, cool.
If you don't dash, you'll basically be at the bottom of the stairs, like here.
All right, yeah. Then I will dash over to... Cool.
All right. That brings us to Chance.
Oh boy, more fun for me. Okay, dokay. So, in crushing fashion, I want to mess up these nerds, so I want to get right behind Roy. Start whispering weird, sweet nothings while he's worrying about the rope into his ear.
What? What are you doing?
Hey man, don't worry about it. It's all good. You're doing a great job. And then I would like to cast Snowlock's Snowball Swarm on these front two.
Okay.
Yeah, there we
Roll
go.
damage, and that's a dex save for them?
I'm sorry I did it before I actually knew what I was doing. It
okay.
should be. Yes, and I'm doing this as a 3rd level as well.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a 16 dex. 16 dex.
They both succeed. They rolled pretty good. They're very dexterous.
Well, haha, you're going to take 7 damage.
7 points of damage as shards of ice slam into them.
No, it's not.
Snillox, Snowball, Snowstorm swirls around them, smashes ice into them, freezing the air and the rain coming down. Anything else?
No, that's
All right,
like-
Lost.
Okay, I am going to move right to the edge of the pit along the wall. And I'm going to use my staff to cast a wall of thorns along this line.
On top of them.
Yep.
Oh, that's not purple.
Yeah, make it purple. What color?
It's a good color. It's hard to do.
And that wall will be 10 feet high, theoretically blocking line of sight for our archer pals.
Yep. And how long is it?
60 feet. So it's actually one more space than what you have it drawn.
Where do you want the extra space?
Let's do it on this side.
As an enormous wall of thorns springs forth as you invoke the power of the staff. And they take a bunch of damage, right?
They do indeed. They do have to make a dex save, which they probably will do, considering the way they've been doing. But that's fine, I don't care. It's a dex save of 13. And they will take 7d8 damage.
Roll the damage, because they take half anyway, I think, on a failure, right?
Yeah. I'm rolling the wrong die. We'll ignore
13.
those. Oh, maybe I wasn't. No, I was writing. Okay, good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. So the total is 25 plus 5, so 30. 30 or 15.
Okay, either 30 or 15. That actually... This one dies. This guy dies.
Yeah.
Good. Wow, they failed quite a lot. Doot, doot, doot. Okay, that was pretty devastating. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's all. So I'm a little left. There we go.
Okay, as you move away from the pit, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's me. Sweet.
Ooh.
That's just a plain old 6.
Ghostly arms reach up and pull you into the pit. Disappear.
4.
All right, that brings us to Roy, who also has ghostly arms reach up at him. He definitely dodges out of the way, just barely. Let's see if he can hang on to the rope while doing this. Unfurled, and as he's dodging around, he notices it's completely slack, as
Great.
if there's nothing at the other end. That brings us to top of the round, Cora.
I don't love how everyone's disappeared into this hole. Let's see. So I have 2 level 2 spells, but if I use the second one, my first one will go away. I guess I'm going to do another spike growth right in the middle of everyone.
The spike growth concentration?
Yeah, so I'll have to drop the first one to do the second one,
Okay.
which doesn't really matter. And then I'll duck back down.
Okay, you reach out, evoking the power of nature. You create a growth of horrible thorny spikes right underneath this host of people. And you duck back down into the tower.
Let's see, hang on. I've got my...
Do you want to descend the tower, or do you want to just keep hiding up there?
I mean, I seem to be doing fine up in the tower. I have enough archery skills that it's not a big deal for me to be up here without a problem. And everyone who's going down is being sucked into the pit. So, yeah, none of that.
Okay.
But for spike throw... Sorry, give me one moment.
Nothing happens when you cast it on them. They have to like move through it.
I have to actually move. Alright.
So this
But it is
orc
rough terrain.
emerges from the wall of thorns. Some cool stuff. Let me see.
And takes added damage as they do so.
Don't think so. I think it's like when they pass through it.
He has to take
What's that?
as he passes through it. As he passes through, he has to do a dex saving throw as additionally.
Well, he's not passing through it. He's exiting it.
Coming out of it.
So if he were to like start outside and go through it, he would make a dex saving throw. But since he was in it, he's just exiting. So let's see. Who's spawning stuff?
Sorry, that's for acid damage when the after army goes.
Oh yeah, okay.
And that's only the ones that failed. The ones that succeeded don't take any of that damage.
Okay. Let's see. Sorry, give me a second here. Okay. He is going to conjure a wall of stone. Just look like this for now. Here and on top of Chance, who is going to get pushed this direction.
Oh, what a dick!
Roll a dexterity saving throw. What is that total?
I think it should just be 18, but 1 second.
Okay.
He's checking.
18.
Okay. So you barely managed to not fall into the pit yourself. What was that acid damage? 9?
Yeah, 9 points.
5. Oh. No. All the ones who had been struck by it fall to the ground. Bloody pool.
Oh, that's disgusting. I vomit everywhere.
Pretty horrible. Oh, I don't know if that other one was supposed to die. I think it was. Okay. Okay, then the army goes. Let's see. Spike growth deals how much, Cora?
I was just looking at it. I think it's 2d4 per square of movement, but let me double check.
When a creature moves into or within the area, yeah, it takes 2d4. So they'll all just hold. Round.
Two v4 piercing and rough terrain. Yep.
Steps out there. All right. They're going to start shooting at chance. Shots
Rude.
are there. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Definitely.
Looks like 3 hits.
Yep.
They all loose arrows in dramatic fashion. 3 of them strike true and catch you for 18 points of piercing damage. This guy is going to... he's just gonna stay where he is. Let's see, actually, what can he do here? Okay. He waves his arms in the air and gestures towards you, Chance, chanting a magical incantation. The ground beneath you shifts and gives way and slides into the chasm below. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Come on, 19.
All right. You can jump this way or you can jump that way to avoid the ground collapsing beneath you.
I'm going to go this way.
Okay, you don't have to go that far.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
All right. That brings us to Welgwyn.
Wow, I'm pretty far out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna try to get around the wall, so I'm gonna walk, yeah, over 25.
You can do 7, right? You're 30,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
35 at the moment.
Yeah, 7. Okay, and then, can I see those guys there around the?
Yep. You can see, say, You can see the very last one.
Okay. Can he see me? I suppose I didn't.
Yep. Yep.
All right. I'd like to shoot him, please.
All right. Roll to hit with disadvantage as his teammate moves in to deflect the arrow. Oh.
Well, that's a. So that's a good.
This dragonborn raises its shield and deflects your arrow as it comes in from the side.
All right. Well. Cool.
You still have a bonus action, so you could dash away or
Well,
hide something.
yeah. Can I actually? Turn seconds. Can I duck back behind that wall? And no, because I can only dash or hide. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna dash back to behind that wall, but not all the way. Just that much. A very little dashing.
Okay. Chance. At the start of your turn, make a dexterity saving throw.
No! I've done so well. This is gonna be the one. Damn it. Ah, that's 11.
11. Ephemeral hands reach up from the pit and grab and pull you in. You disappear.
Welcome to the death pit. It's spooky down here.
Everyone is dead who's in the pit, by the way. Start rolling new characters. All right. Lost is in
We
the pit.
did say we
Roy.
wanted it to be a little harder.
For everyone in the pit, drink from my cat.
I think
We all like
only-
Bill and Ted falling through the abyss together.
Roy disappears.
Roy.
I mean, something happens. You didn't see it. Only Welgwyn and
Cora.
Cora are outside. Okay.
Given how that's going, I don't think Aiden expected us to do as well as we are on this. But anyway.
Kevin returns with Captain Mary Lane.
And he spills the chili everywhere.
Did he really just bring Captain Maryland and no one else?
It hasn't been very long.
Damn it, Kevin.
They
You couldn't
were
tell
definitely
they are
not.
working on the reserves of the reserves at this wall right now.
Yeah.
Sure. Kevin looks like incredibly hesitant. He's like, "What's this wall? This is weird." Sort of walks up a bit. Mary Lane charges in. She can get there. There, actually. Falls down the hill. Gracefully. Good enough. Okay, top of the round is Cora.
So can I see the orc leader?
I don't have a great angle on much anymore. You can see the orc leader. You can sort of see everything like here pop out.
And I have Hunter's Mark. Does that help me do that or not really?
Yeah, you have Hunter's Mark on him. You could see him. You could shoot at him.
Okay. Yeah, I will shoot at him. Oop. So 16 and a 23.
They both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
So I misspoke the first time. It's actually an extra D8 for damage. So I'll roll 2 D8s for 1, and or 2 D8s and a D6 for 1, and then a D8 and a D6. That's right. Yeah. No. Why do I get the extra? Oh, because Hunter's Mark. the 6. So that's 8 plus 5, 13, and then a d8 and a 6.
Arrow bites into him.
And another 13. Okay.
13.
I seem to be liking them 13s today. Is my lucky number.
Okay. He's looking hurt. He's got arrows in him. He's not feeling good. Do you want to move anywhere?
No, I'm still feeling okay up here.
Okay.
This is gonna end poorly when he decides to sink the whole chasm around me, but I'm gonna hide back down. I'm gonna lie back down so no one can see me.
Oh, sorry. Make that first shot with disadvantage because he has a teammate guarding him. Trigger the damn
So a
alarm.
6.
Okay, you're good. It is.
Yeah.
All right, that brings us to the orc. Moves the wall. Here. Shoots out a bolt of lightning at Welgwyn. Make a strength saving throw.
Oh,
Holy shit.
nice.
It's a 19, but okay.
All right. The lightning strikes you, but you sort of shrug it off and flex through it and are
You're doing
unaffected.
some of that Avatar stuff where you're just redirecting the energy.
I don't care about lightning. It's tiny.
From around the wall, let's see. These archers are gonna move up.
Maybe.
These guys can't move. This sorcerer looking guy moves here, casts Dispel Magic, and dispels the spike growth. If I can. Actually, this guy can move all the way here. We start just charging. Across the chasm. Well, Gwen, you are thoroughly surrounded. Let's see. These 5 are going to make melee attacks against you.
Cool.
Oh no.
What's your AC?
My AC is 14.
Okay. I think they all hit. Not all of them. Those 2 hit. So that's +3 each. You're dodging as deftly as you can, but you can't manage to stave them all off. 2 of them get through and hit you for a total of 19 slashing damage. Then you are pelted with arrows. 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I think it's obvious which ones hit.
Yeah.
They don't have crazy bonuses there. Two of the arrows strike true for another 19 points of piercing damage. That brings us to Welgwyn.
Okay, I would like to disengage with these people.
Okay, you're disengaging as your bonus action.
She can do that, can't she? Just for free?
As a
even
bonus
her
action.
Yeah.
She has an ability that allows her to attack a target and then be able to disengage from that target, but she can't attack
okay.
all 5 of these things.
Sorry.
And then I would like to. All these guys are bigger than me, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna run through them, and I'm gonna jump into the pit. Fuck this.
Welgwyn, dodging around deftly, sort of throws her short bow on her back, dodges between the legs of this tiefling warrior, and dives into the pit, disappears into the darkness below.
Backflip for cool points.
Yeah. Roll acrobatics if you want a backflip.
I would
Like
love to
backflip,
roll
swan
acrobatics to backflip.
I like
Don't
flip them
fail
off
the
as you
acrobatics
fall in the
check.
pit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 5.
You like really flop.
Your footing on the edge of the pit is unsure, and you do manage to jump, and you start doing a backflip, but it's like a backflip, like belly flop. You don't, you get to your back and then just fall straight down from there. You do manage to flip them off as you fall down. That brings us to
I have the
Should
only
we roll
one that's
intimidation
left
for-
at this point.
Roy.
Roll
You're
intimidation
the
for
only one
flipping them
left.
off, right?
Oh, Roy is gone. That brings us to Kevin, who's seeing everyone there is having a bad time. Yep. He's like, fuck this. Just turns and
Good move,
runs
Kevin.
away.
Fuck you, Kevin!
Mary Lane. Whoa, does a flip. Seeing that everyone is kind of gone. Let's see. You don't even see this, Cora, because you're like hiding, right?
Yeah.
So stuff is happening down there. You're not sure what. Top of the round, Cora.
So where is the High Orc Priest?
Here. Sorry, here.
Oh, can I see him? Sorry, I don't see
No.
where your indicator is popping
Right
up.
on the wall there. If you're on the tower, if you move around to like this side, you can see these guys. That's it.
I have 24 HP. I have a couple of HP pots somewhere. Potions. I have 2d4 plus 2. I will quaff my pot.
Okay, roll 2d4.
Yeah, human times.
Ah!
Matt.
Oh no!
I have the worst rolls today.
You're not in tune with nature at the moment for some reason, and your healing potion just isn't doing what it should. So you heal 4. Discard the vial. What would you like to do?
Apparently I'm holding down the fort while everyone else is sucked into the black abyss. Which I guess is fair. I kind of started all this. So I can't see the guy I have Hunter's Mark on. I will take a shot at the closest one to the base, slash the one closest to Captain Mary Lane. So I will, I guess, hit
This one? This one?
this one.
All right. We'll attack at disadvantage.
Oh, because he's right next to one of his allies.
Being protected.
Yeah, I'll roll a disadvantage for one and see what that does.
Oh.
13.
That's a miss.
Mm,
Attack again.
yeah.
As her compatriot steps in to deflect the incoming arrow.
Well, now because her compatriots defended, or their compatriots defended, I don't get disadvantage on it.
That's correct. If you take another attack,
Okay, so I'll take another.
you think you won't get disadvantage.
Oh, is it clicking? It's not clicking. Let's try. There we go. For 19.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Are they already damaged?
They are already damaged.
So 2d8s. Kill! For 16?
16. The arrow strikes true right in the heart. Well, right in the chest. But just kind of not quite down yet. Shrugs it off a bit. Is that all you're doing? You want to move somewhere?
Yeah, nope. I don't want to give myself anywhere where they can see me. So,
The holdout. Okay. Mary Lane is the only one here.
Oh, I
And
guess.
you duck, right?
Well, so up where I am, they said there was an alarm horn or something. Can I find the horn and
No one said
maybe not
anything about an
blow it
alarm
this
horn.
turn? Oh, okay. Can I search around for some sort of alarming mechanism for a
Not if you
loud
use your
noise
action to
machine?
attack on this turn.
Okay, so we're done then.
Done. Stuff's happening
And yeah,
down
stuff,
here. We'll just go right back around. Cora, it's your turn. What do you want to do on your next turn?
So what did Maryland do?
You can't see.
You can't see. So as I stand up to look, she's still where she was last time?
You stand up to look. Mary Lane has thrown her sword to the ground and is like on her knees, sort of hands up.
Oh.
She's surrounded here. And
Surrendering.
actually, as you pop back up, you just catch a glimpse of this before a swirling cloud of fog envelops you. And everything is obscured. Everything is gray in front of your face. You can't see anything.
I am going to use my action to hide.
Where are you hiding? You have to like hide behind something. I guess you can.
Well, I'm in the fog.
All right, roll to hide. Roll stealth.
Which is plus 17.
Okay. Would you like to do anything else?
I mean, I guess. What? So again, can I look around for an instrument? No, because I use my action to do that.
The fog seeps all over the tower, and
So I really can't see.
if you want to
anything.
try to move around, roll a perception check as you search for your bearings and see if you can even find the stairs. Nope. Roll a dexterity check.
Really? With 14?
Yes. Roll a dexterity check. It's full obscurity up here. You can't even like see the ground beneath your feet. You are sort of searching around in the dark, and you stumble on the stairs, like the edge where the stairwell is, and before you can catch yourself, you plummet onto the stairs, sort of bounce off of it. Make an acrobatics check.
Come on, this one has to be good. The last two were bad. 13.
13. While you don't sort of like bounce off the edge of the stairwell and fall straight down the center of the tower where there is no rail or anything, you can't stop yourself from like rolling and sliding down the stairs. You slide all the way to the bottom of the tower. You are still inside. And as soon as you hit the bottom, you're just like surrounded by soldiers.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm giving up then.
Just as you're giving up, they sort of like crack you unconscious. World fades and goes dark. And that's where we'll take our break. We'll start up again in 10 minutes. We'll say at 5:40. All right.
That's like 3 minutes away.
Sorry, 5:50.
Okay.
Good call. We'll see you all again in 13 minutes at 5:50. Be right back. All right. And we are back. It's not raining anymore. So,
Finally, yeah.
There's no rain in the pit.
There's no rain in the pit. We're all down in the pit.
a
Except for me.
couple of new things. Actually.
Oh my, that just reset my view. Oh.
Okay. So, Alec, the last thing you remember, you were inspecting the wall, and then you lost your footing, and you looked down, and there was sort of like the ground warped beneath you and turned into just like a swirling vortex of color.
A whirling dervish.
Your vision faded and went dark as you plummeted into this pit. You felt like you fell for quite some time, and then eventually your vision just sort of blacked out. You couldn't see your arms in front of your face.
Even with dark vision?
Even with dark vision.
Magic.
Magic.
Why? Because magic is happening.
So careful with this stuff. Something is failing here. Ah, that's too bad.
TTS.
Oh, what
Alright.
the fuck? There's a lot of
Some
things
stuff
here.
is failing. In the darkness, you hear the din of battle. Clashes of sword against shield and cleaving into stone, maces bludgeoning flesh. Awaken, your vision fades back in. Signs of battle all around you. Humans, tieflings, elves, and dwarves, dragonborn, all sorts of races clash in a great battle. You stand amidst it, just confused about where you are, more or less. No lizard men.
Thank goodness.
A moment later, Nerida sits up next to you. The din of the battle is loud. It's almost deafening all around.
Can I actually see battle, or can I just hear it still?
You can see it and hear it. Your vision sort of slowly fades in. It's all around you, but there seems to be like a stretch here in the center that's relatively
Are you
clear.
all right?
I guess. Feel fine. This is weird.
Chance
Get ready.
fades
There's a
in.
fight.
Wait.
Then Welgwyn.
Ready yourselves.
Lost.
We're in the midst of a battle. All of you.
Then eventually,
He fell in before me.
I jumped in. It was cool. I did a backflip, but you guys didn't see it, but I did.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I wish I were there to have seen
It
it.
was really amazing.
I avoided
Is
avoided
Cora,
going into the pit, but they
tip.
seem to have knocked me out. The tip.
is Cora conscious?
Yeah, everyone is here and conscious.
Well,
Great.
then I'm sure they will say that you did not do an amazing backflip into the pit, but we all believe you.
I don't personally believe her, but just
I did a
clarify.
triple twisty thing, and
From this direction, you hear the terrible trampling of feet, and an enormous minotaur charges through the fray,
What's up, bro?
smashing people aside as it goes.
Hello?
Stops here and just lets out a horrible grunting howl.
Steam dropped.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just
Or
you,
I
it looks
timed
like.
out.
Is Roy here or no?
Roy's not there.
Okay, I was wanting to make sure that wasn't an oversight.
Emerging next to the Minotaur. It's a very large orc with a sizable blade. They're snarling and pointing at you.
I'm gonna look behind me and be like, pointing at them? No, these guys.
As you turn around, let's roll initiative.
Are we where we were before? Any heals?
Exactly where you were.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm here with heals. Can I see if people are like visibly hurt or?
Also, Welgwyn, at your feet when you awaken, and there's some like, cracked dirt around you. This whole place feels kind of spooky. There's something unsettling about all of it. Looking around at, different people fighting, but it doesn't seem real for a moment. At your feet, you find a small, not a small, like a dagger, sort of sylvan curved dagger, a counter-curved handle.
I would like to pick that up. For sure.
All right.
Shit! Ah, you're right. This is not
You get sucked into a second pit.
You are ejected into space and never heard from again.
Don't pick me up, Jagger.
The old "don't pick me up" dagger.
Like
That's
Greg.
correct.
No one has seen Mama Dancing.
It's a great movie, and I've seen it, and I know you're funny.
Thanks.
Of course I don't.
Who just made that
It
sound?
was me. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Top of the round is Welgwyn.
I'm gonna.
Can I do like a religion check on this? Is this some sort of like
Maybe on your turn.
plane of existence? Oh, it's not my turn.
Can I figure out what about this place makes it feel not real? Is that something I can put my finger on?
I would say make an investigation check. You will spend your action doing this, by the way.
That's all right. I don't want to get into the business too. Investigation. An 11.
Yep.
Boo.
Sort of getting your bearings and looking around, the earth below you almost like feels hollow. It seems like there may be some grass blowing across it, but it looks almost ephemeral, like it's barely there, barely visible. The ground is cracked, but stepping on the cracks, they don't crumble underneath you. They're just solid. Looking around at all of the sort of humanoid creatures around you, they seem almost lifeless in some way. Behave strangely.
Okay. I'm gonna move behind. Is that Chance? Yeah. I'm gonna move behind Chance. I'm gonna hide.
Right. Roll to hide. I'm gonna say with disadvantage because
Yeah.
where did
that's
you
fair.
go? Pretty obviously hiding behind Chance. Well, it doesn't fucking matter. You're real goddamn hidden. Okay, Harbicure told Middleek.
Do I, religion-wise, know anything about this place?
You want
know,
to
is it some
spend
sort of
a moment to
afterlife?
think about it?
What does that translate to?
You want to spend your action? You want to spend your turn sort of like looking around and thinking about what's happening?
Yeah, why not? I want to pay special attention to whether or not anybody's actually like dying, or are they just fighting eternally?
Well, let's make that a history check.
Okay.
But you do notice that people are dying in combat. Like arrows sink into people, nearby, and they fall over, slumped on the ground, seemingly dead. Get stabbed.
Both history
by
and religion are
spears.
+4, so it's 22 either way.
Okay. Yeah, this seems kind of familiar. I think this, the composition of these, they're not even really armies. It seems like there's sort of one side that seems to be like gathered and rallied around more in this direction, and then there's clearly some invading force coming from that direction. The invading force has like a wide composition of like races, they look fairly irregular. Whereas the defending side, the side that appears to be defending, is mostly human. There are a couple of elves and dwarves. Well, nothing like this has happened for a very long time. Nothing like this has happened in the age of Third Light, which is about, we're almost at like the tricentennial.
Guys, I don't think this is real.
Yeah.
Are we in a history book or a nightmare or something?
I don't know.
What
Things
did you
seem
think?
weird to me too. Like the ground doesn't feel right. None of these people look right.
Anything
You
that
don't
hurts
really have
us
time
might
to
hurt
discuss.
for real.
It's Chance's turn.
So be careful.
Okay, turning back to our Minotaur friend. Seeing that he's probably still staring at me, not somebody that's behind me. God damn, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna hold. I want to hold Frostbite if the Minotaur charges us, and hit him with it if he attacks us.
Holding Frostbite to see if the Minotaur charges you. Okay.
Yeah.
You start casting the spell. The blue glow envelops your hands, and you're prepared. You have the arcane energy in your hands ready to fire. Cora.
18.
Yeah. It's your turn,
Okay.
though. What do you want to do?
Why did I roll a d20?
Because I told you to.
Yes, DM. I will obey. I will hold my action. I'm pretty much at the end anyway, and see what's going to happen. I've been advised that it may not be real. I'm not really
Well,
sure.
you can't hold your action. You can just not do anything, or you can like hold a specific action.
I guess if anybody tries to charge or attack my allies, I will take moves against them. I will attack them. I will shoot at them.
Okay. It is... Let's see, I think it was the Minotaur's turn.
Oh, perfect.
This Minotaur is particularly large. It is a good, like, 5 to 8 times larger than the orc next to it. Does not seem happy with you. Charges forwards. Go ahead and make your attacks. It's going to attack Nerida.
Defend.
Ooh.
Okay, it'll take disadvantage.
Don't think it mattered.
Don't think it mattered. Ooh. Well, it super worked.
22 and 20.
Those both
It
hit,
is a-
roll damage, and also chance. It is
His is a con save.
not a beast. No.
Okay.
Yeah, mine was a
Okay,
16 con save.
16 con save for frostbite. It fails.
Yeah.
So roll damage.
Okay. Cool. That's
6 and
cantrip. So it is 2d6. Because it isn't cantrip.
17.
17. Do I get an extra d6 because it's next to allies for my sneak attack? Not really.
Yeah,
You-
8 damage.
It's right in the middle of everything.
No, as soon as it starts moving, you attack.
Okay.
So it's not at your allies yet. 8 points
Got
of
it.
cold damage.
And he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay. Well, he already had disadvantage on that attack. And then he's going to swipe at Nerida with his enormous axe. Uh, 17 to hit.
Nope.
Definitely dodge out of the way and sort of like glance, just barely making out of the way of his gigantic axe as he brings it down. Orc's turn. He is going to bring his greatsword down on Welgwyn. I think that's gonna hit.
AC, what you
Mine's
have,
14.
you can, but you have evasion and all this other
Oh, wait,
stuff.
wait, wait.
Yeah,
Yeah,
have some fucking damage. You have 5 health, dude.
Okay, stop yelling at me.
What does evasion do?
Give me a sec.
Half damage.
On dex saves.
Evasion. Yeah, that's only for dex saves.
Does
Uncanny
not
dodge.
dex
I can see this guy, right?
You can see him.
So I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge to have his attacks damage again.
Okay. Let's see what that damage is.
Probably enough to knock you out.
Probably. Hmm.
22, so you take 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay, well, I'm down. If someone could just drag me to a convenient location. There you go.
Then he's going to strike at Chance. Oh, sorry, only this first one matters. It's 24 to hit.
I'm gonna actually spend some sorcery points to bend luck to hopefully reduce his hit.
Okay.
So you'll roll me a d4. A d4.
You do that after the fact, right?
Correct. So I'm take away.
You got a 24. Do you still want to do it?
Fuck. You got a 20.
I don't think you can possibly avoid that.
No, I really can't.
Okay.
Fuck. So then never mind. Yeah, never mind the sorcery points. He's gonna get hit in the face.
Okay, take 18 points of slashing damage.
Pick it off.
So he cleaves into you.
Damn it. That does not feel fun.
You could bend that luck though.
No. You only bend luck on the attack roll, I think.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay. That brings us to Lost. The fury of battle around you just continues. Clashes of axes against shields. The occasional scream.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna conjure animals. I'm gonna do my old standby 8
Alright.
wolves.
It's wolf time.
And I'm gonna split them 4 and 4 on the Minotaur, and actually they could just all kind of be right in this area. So. Yeah, there we go. Wunderbar.
Like this?
Yep, pretty much exactly like that. Perfect.
Oh,
Oh, almost. Almost
mostly
perfect.
Alright.
What instruction do you get?
You summon 8 wolves with the power of nature.
And I want them to kill the Minotaur and
Kill
the
the
orc guy.
things.
They're mean.
Just tell them to attack your enemies.
Yep.
The conjure animals? Yeah.
Yeah, conjure animals.
Check something here.
And they have a +2 dex bonus.
And advantage.
They will have advantage because of pack tactics, that is true.
Okay. So, the wolves swarm all over the Minotaur and the Orc, but they seem completely unaffected. They just sort of like toss the wolves aside. Are uninjured by them.
Neat.
Would you like to do anything else?
I'm gonna just cry. No, I don't think there's really much of
Okay, Nerida.
Okay, seeing the wolves with, I will try my spiritual weapon
All right,
on the Minotaur.
reaching out to your patron.
Do I get anything for flanking with the wolves?
No,
Okay, then 12.
you summon the magical moon tiara, which swipes at the Minotaur. 12 will not hit.
Okay, and then I will toll the dead.
Okay. On whom?
The Minotaur again.
Minotaur, which is a con save or wisdom save?
I need to look it up.
Wisdom save.
Okay.
Take 2d8 necrotic.
2d12, I believe. It was already hurt.
Only if it's damaged, but it's not.
Okay, it's not damaged. Okay.
All right, roll damage. It fails its save as you toll the dead. The bell rings out. The Minotaur.
11.
It's 11 points.
All right.
Necrotic damage. Oh no, it is already damaged. Sorry. Roll 2d12. If it's worse than 11, we'll keep the 11 though.
Is it 10 or 12? Sorry, I don't. Sorry.
It's 12.
It's 12. That's what I thought. It's been a while.
Pretty crazy.
No, it's worse.
So we'll keep the 11.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Top of the round is Welgwyn. Make a death saving throw.
Oh,
okay.
I forgot about that.
I sorry, background a little bit here.
How did he get me if I was hidden? Like, very hidden.
Sorry, I'm so distracted by
Oh,
fussy baby.
you know what? You're right. You were very hidden.
So I would be taking some damage.
Yeah. We'll say he hit Chance instead. How much damage did you take?
22.
Well, I halved it, but it was 22. I'm sorry.
It was 22. So.
It was 44.
Yeah, yep. That just do it right now. There you go.
I'm guessing that's not good for you. All right, but Welgwyn, you're up, and it's your turn.
Slightly better for turn orders, so that's
I
good.
would like to stab at this orc near me with my dagger that I just won.
The new dagger. Okay. Roll to hit.
With advantage.
Am I still hidden?
Let's see. You were hiding behind Chance.
Yeah.
So sure.
Into a
Go
Either
ahead.
way, there's wolves there.
Sweet. So I sneak
It's
attack.
true. There are wolves flanking, so.
Oh, wow.
And that's going to be plus, I assume, am I proficient with daggers?
Probably gonna
Yes,
hit.
I'm proficient with daggers. Oof, okay, so that's Dex plus, so that's a 17.
That will hit. Go
Cool.
ahead and roll
I don't know what
damage.
this dagger does.
D6, right?
I don't know. What is
Daggers
what
are
is
D4.
Okay. And that's for sneak attack, that would be an extra
I think-
4d6 of
I think
damage.
it's 46, yeah. So you stab the unwitting orc. He grunts out in pain as you jab the dagger into his gut.
Nice. Damn.
For 19 points of damage. As you jab the dagger into its gut, you feel a twinge in your hand. And you feel like the urge to sort of, it's kind of a strange sensation. It's like flexing something in your mind or concentrate on the dagger. Yeah?
Okay. Does anything else happen, or is that just sort of a weird?
Would you
feeling?
like to, it's just like an urge that you have. Do you repress it or do you just go with it?
What's the urge? What is it specifically? I heard it was
It's sort of like
flexing
to
something in the mind.
concentrate on the dagger or just like.
I'm gonna
flex
go
your
with
mind.
it. Let's see what happens.
Dark
All
dagger.
right.
Dark dagger.
Roll 2d4. As you do, you feel the dagger sort of responding and like resonating with you, and it glows a bright sort of golden light which pulses and sears the orc with a radiant energy. Feel that the radiant energy was particularly harmful to this creature.
That's good for us.
Info.
So you also get a free disengage if you want to move, or
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage, and then I'm gonna scooch over behind Lost just to kind of get out of people's way.
Okay. And you still have your bonus, so you can attempt to hide again if you like.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide.
We'll hide.
Is
So-
that with disadvantage still, or just normal?
Yeah, I would say a disadvantage. Because, again, where did you go? It's pretty obvious.
All right, so that's a
14?
maybe 13. Let me just
It's 14.
yeah, 14.
Okay. Don't feel super hidden. That brings us to Harbakir Tol Middleek.
All right, I'm going to cast a big old heal on everybody.
Right. We got
It is called Mass Healing Word. So everyone gets healed for... Oh, where is it? There's my roller. 5 points of damage.
Alright.
Chance.
Except for me, who gets healed for 11.
Chance, you're still on the ground, but you wake up. Roll
Take a
a con
swing.
save. What are you swinging with? The Crushinator?
Yeah, I'm creating a Crushinator at the Minotaur.
Okay.
That is plus. Oh, what am I? 4, 16.
All right. You hit it, and you right into it.
But I infused my attack
Don't-
with radiant damage.
Did you do that?
It's
Yeah.
our ability now.
Oh,
thing.
okay. With Channel Divinity?
No, it's
No,
just
just
every
it happens.
once per round, I think.
Oh, once per round. So the bludgeoning portion of your attack does no damage. Is there still a
So I guess does the radiant portion get strength damage?
No. It's just flat.
Okay,
radiant
then
damage.
I just deal a flat 4, I guess.
Flat 4. But again, particularly.
Sorry, no, I deal 2 and it gets doubled, I assume. That's
Okay.
what you-
Yes.
So I dealt 2 damage to it.
So you feel the Crushinator sort of slam into its flesh. Doesn't feel like any effect at all. But then the burst of radiant light sort of sears its flesh, leaves scour marks behind. It winces a bit. That brings us to Chance. He was awake, but prone. Did you roll your con save, by the way?
Oh, that was con save for me?
Yep.
For what am I con? I did not, but.
Okay, you're good.
Okay. All right. So I want to stand up. So that's half my movement. Shoot, not really a good place to move out of here. Okay. I know. Well, you know what? No, I don't. But I'm just gonna do something kind of stupid, I think. I want to use. I'm just gonna stand my ground and use Scorching Ray on the Minotaur and the Orc, 2 each.
Okay. Go ahead and fire your Scorching Rays. Sort of like 1, 2, and then you spin and fire at the orc.
All of these are plus.
There's a crit.
9. Okay. So
Both the Minotaur hit. Obviously, the second one on the orc fails. It's a crit and a critical failure. Crit and a fumble.
all right, so that is 2.
Fortunately, with the fumble, you take 1 point of fire damage. So you sort of you're moving too fast, and you kind of like scorch your own hand, missing the orc completely.
2d6. Yeah, just 2d6. 2d6 per hit, right? And then
4 on the Minotaur.
Oh, that's your Minotaur damage?
Might want to spend some sorcery points to roll some of those.
Actually, yeah, let's get. That's a good idea. Let's hurt this motherfucker. How many? There's one for how many die? Can I change?
Gets 1 die per sorcery point, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, cool. Then I'll just spend the 1 to get that one.
To get that one.
Yeah. To get a 4. There we go.
That's pretty good.
Like that much better. So 14.
So 14 points of fire damage, scorching the Minotaur. Just barbecuing it. It's definitely affected.
Okay, and then two for the orc.
Yes, 2d6.
One, there's a crit on the orc, so 46. Hey,
All right, I'm gonna.
you want to
spend
reroll that
another
one?
Yes.
Much better.
There we go.
To 14.
Woo! All right.
Spouting gouts of flame.
Pew, 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 pew. I'm just gonna stand my ground and make stupid faces at him.
Orc just glowers at you. Cora.
I guess I'm going to hit the Minotaur. With
All right.
bows.
No loose arrows at the Minotaur.
Whew, I guess I could do a hunter's mark as well before I do that as a bonus action.
Sure.
$16?
That'll hit.
Okay.
Roll damage.
So
It is already
six.
damaged if you want to take your extra d8.
No, not on this one. For 16.
16 points of damage. The arrow sinks into it. The sort of magic of the arrow as it leaves Velen's bow pulsing. That's a crit failure, but you can re-roll.
For 12.
What is it with these halfling crit failures, like resulting in like nearly another crit failure?
I need to stop
Yeah.
rolling my own dice.
The second shot like ricochets off its horn, and it looks kind of bothered for a moment, but that's what
I
it
should
was
have also
doing.
taken the damage when I hit, but that's okay.
Charges around the corner of your formation and bucks its head straight into Lost. Follows almost a 2.
I'm defending because defending.
It's
Yeah.
true. That
was
is. 23 to hit, so I assume that hits.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's see. Make a it's down anywhere. Make a strength saving throw.
That's straight 13.
Straight 13, you fail. It gores you with its horns and bucks you, lifts you up over Korra, and you fall. You fly 10 feet straight over here.
Cool.
You take 29 points of damage.
Oof. So
As you're
Alec
vaulted
said that
over
this
it.
may not be a real place. How did that feel? Was that real? Did our dwarf get it wrong again?
I'd like to use Hellish Rebuke on that.
All right, go for it. It slams down at Nerida with its axe once again.
It's a Dex saving
but
throw.
It rolled a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Again, you're adept at maneuvering around this foe, and it glances off your glaive. Sorry, it's a Dex saving throw. What's the DC?
13.
It saves.
Damn.
Does it take half?
It does indeed. Yes, it does indeed. So I'll roll that. There we
Hey,
go.
good
7.
rolls though. 6. As it gores you, you steel yourself for a moment and shock it with flame. That brings us to Orc turn. All right, he's gonna go at Lost. 23 to hit. It cleaves at you with its great sword. You take 22 points of slashing damage. Are you still up?
I am.
Right. Swinging again with its great sword.
I want to bend luck on that.
10
No,
to hit.
too.
Don't. That misses.
Okay, gets you with the first one, clean in the side. Feels very bad. The second one, you just duck under just barely as he swipes for the decapitation. You feel like a bit of your hair getting cleaved off as his blade passes over your head.
That's where all my power is.
All right, that brings us to Lost.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna drop wolves, and I'm gonna do moonbeam right on Mr. Orc face.
All right. Wolves disperse, slowly fade from this realm.
Oh, and I want to do moonbeam at 3rd level.
Okay. And a shaft of pale moonlight cresting down from the darkness above. Above you, there's no sun or anything. It's just pure black sky. Not even sure, like, where any light is coming from. Splitting the darkness comes down a shaft of pale moonlight. Else?
That's really all I can do.
Okay. Nerida.
Alright, I cast Spirit Guardians at 4th level.
What you do?
And then I will try to smack this Minotaur guy with my spiritual weapon again.
All right. The luminous
That's +8. So.
crescent moon tiara tears into the Minotaur. Go ahead and do damage.
It's a D8, right? Oh gosh, it's been
Yes.
a long time.
It's like plus your spell mod. Insane. For you, I think that's like +6.
5, I
something.
think. Oh, well, 6. Unless
6 points of force damage. Tear into the Minotaur. I think it's +6 for you, isn't it? Your wisdom's +5, right?
Yeah.
It's actually +7 for you then.
Oh, okay.
Or
Cool.
it's +8 because it's your perfect.
I thought that was just for that's a hit.
Oh no, you're right. It's your mod.
Okay. I'd like to take it, but I don't think.
Yeah. Okay. The tiny, like, fiendish mermaids of Umberly are dancing around in the invisible waves, spraying sea foam.
Should I roll the damage for them when it's their?
It's on their turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get there. Welgwyn. Sort of lost your hiding spot here.
Yeah, I did. I'm going to scooch over till I'm right in front of the orc. Yeah.
You'll take an AO from the Minotaur as you do that.
Oh,
You can,
really?
yeah, because he's got reach.
13 to hit.
I am. I believe
Gracie's 14.
Yep.
Just duck out of the way by dint of your dexterity, barely make it past as the enormous axe sunders the ground behind you.
All right, and then I'm going to stab the orc with my new fancy radiant damage dagger again.
All right, roll to hit.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Do you have?
I don't have advantage on that.
No
Wait,
advantage.
I thought there was something about being within 5 feet of other people too, or is that just rolls?
Allies.
Oh, that's true. That's for the damage. So you don't have advantage on the attack. You can do a sneak attack if you either have advantage on the attack or an ally within melee, like 5 feet of the target.
So I don't get the advantage, but I do get the extra damage. If I
Correct.
Cool.
That'll hit.
Come on.
So roll the d4 for the dagger.
Sneak attack is 46.
46, and then roll 2d4 for the radiant damage as well. So 21 as you catch the orc again, like in the same spot in his gut. He's not feeling good about that.
And
The
then
dagger
3 is
flashes with blinding light. See, the energy seems to pour into the orc.
Okay, and then I'm going to disengage.
3.
That's my free action, and then I'm going to. I'm gonna back up just so I'm out of his melee range.
Okay, Harbakir told Middleek.
All right. We're gonna put on some. Oh goodness, I don't even remember what the spell is called. You know the one.
Spirit Guardians?
Spirit Guardians. There it is. Is it level 3? It's level 3.
Glowing gauntlets of helm start flying around in the air, slapping at the air.
All right. Spirit Guardians. And then I think that's really all I can do. Yeah.
You just stand there,
Mm,
like, getting ready to defend your allies from incoming
Getting ready to
attacks.
defend them. Yep.
All right, Chance.
Okay, now I can talk. All right. Do. I want to cast again my new favorite highest level spell, Vitriolic Sphere. Right in the middle of everybody, but I want to do it as a careful spell so I can make sure that Nerida, Alik, Cora, and Lost, and Gwen.
So you have to spend
That's
sorcery points like per X people, I think, for careful spell.
I think it's I got it here. I think it's
Choose a number of those creatures up to your charisma mod, which is plus
Which-
3.
My charisma mod is plus 4.
Okay, so
So
Sure,
I
it
am
doesn't
at, it says I get 5 people per one, looks like. If I'm reading that right.
choose a
Careful.
number of creatures up to your charisma mod, which should be 4, right?
It says you can spend 1 sorcery to allow up to 5 creatures to automatically succeed.
All out, fine.
Okay. So
Wait, is that D&D Beyond? Like, that's
Yeah.
not right. They must be doing a weird calculation or something. I'll allow it, it's fine.
okay. Just, I have 4 more sorcery points, just so you know I'm keeping track of
Okay.
everything.
So they
but yeah.
make dex saves.
Yes, everybody dex saves.
Okay, they both succeed.
Oh, you assholes! Really? I thought I was gonna be coming out of the gate with another fun one.
So they take half the damage.
Wait, I think I'm 1 short.
The acid splashes down around, just
And for
nice.
13?
So 12? Yeah, 12.
Okay, I'll take it. And with that, I want to make again stupid faces at the orc.
Okay. At this point. Oh no, Isaac, you awake?
Yeah,
Okay.
just waiting. Sorry, did you call my name?
It's not quite your turn yet. This knightly figure charges in. 5, 6. 5, 6. Just charging in from this direction. Can't do anything this turn. Cora, it's your turn.
I guess I will move behind him since he doesn't seem to be hurting us. And keep shooting at the Minotaur.
Alright,
For hopefully better than I did last time.
roll to hit.
And
16 hits. That'll hit also, obviously.
18. So I get 2d8 and another d8. Come on. And 2d6. plus 10, so that is 26.
All right, 26 points of damage as the arrows sink into the enormous minotaur. That brings us to Minotaur, who's going to take a bunch of Spirit Guardians damage. It's 3d8 from each of you, I think?
3d6. You changed it to 3d6.
4 from me.
Okay, 46. But it's radiant damage, right? No, it's no. Oh yeah, it's radiant.
It's radiant, yeah, with a wisdom save.
Yeah.
A wisdom save. So this will be Nerida and then Ali. That's a failure.
We should be hitting both
That's
of them.
Definitely a failure. Yeah, but it's the Minotaur's turn.
Oh, right, okay.
So that's 30 and 28. So what? Yeah, I see. 48 damage.
Woohoo!
Okay. It's very hurt as the gloves, the gauntlets, and the mermaids tear into it. Ooh, just searing holes in its flesh. Doesn't feel good about that. But it's going to move here and attack Alik.
Aha.
13.
Do we say it was? You said it was 29 damage times 2?
Yeah.
That's 58, not 48.
Yeah, I would. Oh yeah, you're right.
That critically does not hit.
It critically fails. It tries to gore you at the first one, but you just deflect it with your shield. The second one, it sort of like goes to heave its axe down and just wrenches its shoulder. You easily dodge out of the way, and it takes 4 points of damage.
Minotaur. Confusion.
Orc turn. This is gonna be real bad.
So he has to do a con save.
More damage, also 2 wisdom saves.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Do you want us to roll
Whiz,
damage?
whiz, con.
damage.
It's a
Do you want us to
lot
roll
of damage.
again, or just keep our damage from before?
Where's
So roll again. I mean, you don't get to keep those good
Sure.
rolls.
I don't know. Mine was good. Hers was bad. Just use,
It succeeds on the second wisdom save and the con save.
Huh.
Second wisdom save being Alik's. So 5, so 10, 25.
mine was actually not 10.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And
So-
half that.
24, and then half that doubled, which is 15, right? So it's actually 10, 20, 35.
And he takes. Oh yeah, you got the moonbeam.
As the moonbeam scorches it, and the Spirit Guardians tear into it as well. It's going to do a bunch of things, not die, unfortunately. The first thing it does, it's like drops down to one knee from all the damage it just took. And you see it sort of like steady itself and right itself, and a lot of the wounds that had opened close. Then, as it stands back up, it just like starts swiping away at both of you. It's gonna go at Lost first. Oh, I scared him, babe. Thought that was inevitable.
Defend lost.
19 to hit. Oh. 17 to hit.
That sucked.
That hits.
Yes.
For 20 points of slashing damage.
Well, I'm
Just falls to the floor. Someday he will. Oh my god, come on. And he goes at chance.
No. He's gonna succeed.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yep.
24 to hit.
Woo.
Or sorry,
okay.
26 to hit. You take 14 slashing damage.
I'm down.
Okay. Steps over Chance. Here. Attacks Alik. 23 to hit.
Yeah. That hits.
For 22 points of slashing damage. And he attacks again. 19 to hit.
Nope.
Oh. Just barely managed to defend yourself against the second swipe.
Oh, I gotta roll con save against that other one. It was 22
Yes,
points?
you do. Yes.
Oh, I rolled
so
on
you need to beat
lost.
11.
Oh, jeez.
What's your con save bonus?
+3.
So Spirit Guardians goes down.
Fuck
The
me.
gloves fade. Yes. Yeah, he got a 10. So Spirit Guardians goes down. He's making a con save. It's okay. Lost. Make a death saving throw and make it. Yeah, make a death saving throw. It's one failure as you fail to pull yourself back from the brink of death. Nerida.
I will cast Mass Healing Word. to
Okay.
one of My two friends.
Got all the heals.
Let's see.
Lost and Chance. Make a con save.
First one is lost.
Lost succeeds. Chance, you fail. Take 1 point of exhaustion.
That is plus. I think that's 8.
Yeah, it should be +5.
Okay.
So everyone heals for 8. What's the range on Mass Healing Word?
60 feet.
It's far.
Okay, so it just hits the whole party, basically. All right, Welgwyn.
Wait. And then I'm
Oh, you're
gonna
doing
hit
more?
it with
Sorry.
my spiritual weapon.
The Orc or the Minotaur?
The Minotaur.
Minotaur, all right.
Wait, actually, no, let's do the Orc.
Okay, roll to hit.
19.
That will hit.
That's 8, I believe.
8, yeah. The tiara wheels around as you cast Mass Healing Word, spreading the healing of Umberly over your allies. The tiara slams into the orc. Arbakir Toll Middle League.
Wait. I think it's hit me.
Everyone,
Or sorry, Welgwyn, yeah. Because we went like backwards.
I
No, you're not standing up.
are they? Oh, I'm sorry.
They're awake, but they're not standing up.
Okay.
would like to shoot at the orc
With your bow?
with my bow.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Shit.
Well,
That will miss. The orc deftly dodges. Your arrow whizzes by its face.
Yeah, you got there again.
I don't think so. I can't attack again, can I?
No.
Okay, yeah, I don't think so. I'm gonna get. I'd like to move, so I'm up next to. Is that Merida up in the top corner? Who is that?
Merida is here.
Yes. You. That's not a person.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
fair.
it's spiritual weapon. Okay. I would like to move. Just up to like that. Oh, over. Here, give me this. Not to there. No,
Yes, I know. You were there. You are.
I'd like to move to right there.
You want to go one
Okay.
space to the right is all you
No,
had to say.
no. Sorry.
Further?
There. I just want to be out of that guy's range. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Barbecue Tool Midalik.
I should have done that. All right, I'm going to cast Hold Person on this guy.
Okay.
It is a Wisdom save.
Okay.
Oh, he saves.
21.
He saves very well. Well,
You reach out with the power of Helms, bind my enemies, and he just shrugs it off.
all right, I'm going to go ahead and cast my healing word at level 4.
Right.
With everyone again. A little bit further. That was bad. Everyone's healed for 6.
And feels the radiant light of Helm protecting them as Alik chants and lifts his shield high. Radiant energy pours out and heals everyone for 6 points of damage. Chance.
Oh God, I hate being hit. Yes. First, I want to stand up.
As you stand up, roll a strength saving throw.
I can do this with the power.
Actually, sorry.
Fail that.
It's
you're gonna
hits
fall
all
into
the way down.
As you go to stand up, the Minotaur slams its hoof down on your back.
Why?
You're paralyzed forever.
Your back snaps in half. Sorry, ignore these
No.
rolls. These are wrong.
Oh God, I'm so dead. Don't do more damage. Ah!
Take 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
What the fuck?
Stupid ass Minotaur. I'm going back on the ground. Here we go.
Okay. You're unconscious. You try to stand, and as you go to stand, the Minotaur, using its reaction, stomps you with its hoof in an attempt to keep you down.
Wait, can I
Instead, she
defend-
sends you back.
defend? Or was that not an attack?
It was an attack. Gonna defend?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, definitely. Then
Okay. Didn't you already defend this turn?
I don't.
I just went.
Okay, 21 to hit.
Yeah, well, okay. Have fun being dead.
Sorry, you would have stood up because you got a good strength roll, but
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I just cast a bonus action that I didn't realize come. Can I
you can still use your reaction to defend someone.
wait? What did I do? I'm so confused.
You had your
Yeah, I
reaction because you just went.
No, I cast 2 spells on my turn. That was stupid. Never mind. Back up. I don't know why you let me do that.
It's okay, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Figure out what this guy is doing. Okay, I think I know what he wants to do. He's going to charge up to the Minotaur on its side. Chant a holy word and slash the Minotaur with his great sword. As he does, the blade erupts into flames. It erupts into like these golden swirling radiant flames. Eight points of damage. No, sorry. Plus 3 is 11. Slash. Then the fire, the searing radiant fire, burns the Minotaur and brands it. Oh, not a great one. 16 points of radiant damage. Take it down. Yeah, with that, the Minotaur slumps to the ground. This knight stands over it. Oh, cool. The Minotaur slumps to the ground as this unknown soldier stands over it. The fire on his blade sort of wisps out after he's seared into the Minotaur's flesh. That brings us to Cora. Cora? You might be muted or something.
I can tell you he's probably going to shoot that thing.
Yeah, that's what I think. Alright. Cora says, well, that's one down. And takes aim. Shoots at the orc.
Is better than Isaac's Cora voice.
Oh, both shots missing though. Just one after the other. This one's crafty. She like dodges back over here. It's orc turn. He is taking. Oh yeah, the shaft is gone. He is taking damage from Spirit Guardians from Nerida. 48. 46 as the mermaids leap around and dig into him. 30 points of radiant damage. That'll do it. How do you want to do this?
No.
They tear his face off.
The mermaids tearing into, gnawing at this relentless orc. Just tearing through his thighs, leaving giant gaping holes in the flesh. Eventually, they all congregate around his face. You just see a flurry of little fins and tails flopping up and down, and when they leave, there is no flesh left on the face. A skull remains with wisps of radiant energy surrounding, and he falls to the floor.
Get out of here.
This guy runs over. It is not safe here. Retreat with me, quickly. Picks up Lost. He reaches down to Chance, lays his hand upon Chance. This divine energy flows down his arm into you. Pop back up. Roll a con save, though.
See if you're gonna take any exhaustion.
Don't need another level of exhaustion.
Sorry.
You do. Take another point of exhaustion.
Damn it.
Doesn't really matter that much until the second point anyway.
That is the second point.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Now it's actually mattering. The battle around you is still just roaring. Come with me, quickly. Ushers you away down this hole. It's dark, but he brandishes a torch, carrying his greatsword on his back.
Follow this guy, I guess.
Yep.
Go in that hole.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
He's
good
over
idea.
across the board.
Do it.
Follow him down the hole. It's dark, but the torch lights your way. You're weaving through tunnels. Eventually, you end up in a small room with only a table, and on the table is a map of Tuatha with many different landmarks. Things seem to be missing, whole towns. There's no marker for the dividing wall. Turns to you. We can rest here a moment. We have to get out soon. The city is no longer safe.
Where do you intend for us to go?
In retreat to Rosemond. I think it is still with us.
If I can ask, we've been fighting for some time. What date is it?
It is 276 of Second Light. How long have you been fighting?
Too long.
Who knows?
Do we recognize that date as like?
It's before Third
it's
Light.
very in the past.
Yeah, I mean, is that the past? I assume that's the past.
I have not seen you before, but you fight with us. What are your names?
I'm Nerida.
Lost.
I'm Wellgren.
I'm Harbequeer Tolmitalik of the Dwarves of wherever I'm from. I don't remember the nation.
North.
The North. Dwarves of the North.
Have you been with the West long?
No,
What do you?
definitely not that long.
Battles may not be going well, but there may be hope left. I have to meet with my visor. You may know what to do from here.
Sounds good. Thank you for your help.
Do I have any? Would I know like who this person might be based on
Roll
like,
history.
knowledge? History.
Yeah, history. Pretty good. I thought you were like
I
nowhere.
think it is pretty good.
Well, too bad.
Oh no, wait.
You're
His
Kathleen.
face-
Here we go.
And that is a +7. So that's 22.
Ooh, 22. You recognize his face really readily. It's slightly different from what you've seen in books. But, he did, you've given me your names, but I forgot to tell you mine. I'm Logarius Lothar.
Oh.
And that is where we will pick up next time.
Woo! I fell into the pit. I fell into the pit.
All right. Thank you, everyone who showed up and watched. Thank you guys for playing. We'll pick up next week, Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, for more Tales from Tuatha. See you then. Bye.
Bye.